Alright, dickheads, welcome back on the piss for Kris, or what's the actual channel called? Drink a pint with Kris or drink a beer with Kris, something like that. Welcome. Today, I'm not feeling well. I need to get a haircut, so I thought I'd wake up early so I could go back to sleep and I could go get a haircut. So we're cracking a beer open at 18th of October. No, that's wrong. 16th of October. It is 11:32 in the morning. There's no such time as a good time to drink a beer, and there's no such time as a bad time to drink a beer. So we're here. This one's going to be quite a quick one because I'm not feeling well in any aspect. So I thought we're going to crack open a Fosters Shandy. I've only had one before and it was warm, so I'm actually excited to see what it's like properly. And then, fuck it, I thought, well, let's try to get this bad boy open first on the agenda. I thought, fuck it. Oh yeah, also, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down on the swearing. I think that would be best. I don't think it's good for the channel. I don't think it's good for getting seen, you know, so I won't be swearing anymore from this video onwards. But, like I was saying, I thought we should do... Why don't we do some Premier League predictions? Football's back. This international break, oh my Jesus. It's felt like flipping a month. Honestly, international break does feel long, but this is the longest one I felt in a long time. Like, I could be wrong, but I swear City's last game was against Arsenal, no? And I genuinely feel like that was months ago. Hey, I'm completely wrong about that. That was months ago. Our last game with Brentford. I actually remember that vividly now. Okay. Because I was meant to go, but I woke up too late. Okay, that's my fault. Never mind. Alright, let's start off with the Premier League predictions, because football is back. But we're going to start off... I can't get this fucking beer open. We're going to start off... Oh, we've gone blurry. Right, we're going to start... Oh, we've gone blurry. And now my camera's wet. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Alright, we're going to start off, before we do Premier League predictions, we're going to go play a new game I'm going to do every week. It is called How Many Goals Are Coventry Going to Score This Week? So Coventry are Blackburn, who are 21st, I believe. Let me get the table up. Ah, 21st, wow. They have fallen off, you know, a Premier League winning side with Alan Shearer, and now they're fucking shite. So Coventry put 5 past Wednesday, 4 past Millwall, 3 versus Birmingham, 7 past QPR, 5 past Derby, all in this season. So, Coventry are fucking good. So, we're going to be playing a game. How many goals are Coventry going to score this week? Fuck, who gives a fuck predicting if they're going to win? Just how many goals they're going to predict, they're going to put past the cunt. So, we're going to make it interesting. So, I think they're going to put 5 past Blackburn. If they put 5 past Blackburn, nothing happens. But every goal I'm off by, I'm going to do a shot the next video, okay? So if they score 2, I've got to do 3 shots. If they score 7, I've got to do 2 shots, okay? So, yeah, you might be thinking, wow, 5's pretty fucking risky, bro. What if they only win 1-0? This is Frank Lampards Coventry. They don't win 1-0. So, don't worry. Mate, if Coventry City win 1-0, I'll pour a fucking Fosters on my head, okay? And we'll do that in the next video, and I'll swear by it. I'll swear on JJ Okocha's life, okay? So, yeah, if Coventry City win 1-0, or even score just one goal, I will pour a Fosters on my head, okay? Right, I'm still trying to get this fucking beer to open. Come on, cunt. There you go. Boom. Fosters Shandy, a nice calming one because I'm a bit ill, in many ways. And I heard lemonade. Is this lemonade? I'm assuming it's lemonade because it's yellow. Lemonade's quite good for your head, right? And I've got a headache, so. It's quite nice. You know what? I do like that. It tastes like lemonade with a bit of beer in it. Obviously. Proper shandy. I would actually call that some proper shandy. So yeah, fair play to Fosters. Nice. We'll have another swig in a minute, but let's get the first prediction rolling before I forget. So, football comes back with a bang in the Premier League. We're also going to do the Classica. I'm not really bothered about La Liga and Serie A this weekend. Just Premier League and the Classica. So, we're going to start off with Nottingham Forest Chelsea. I think Chelsea beat Nottingham Forest 2-0, but it's a game where they could... No, fuck it. I think Chelsea beat Nottingham Forest 4-0, and Ange gets sacked. And then they bring in Rafa. And then Rafa relegates Nottingham Forest, but wins the Europa League. That is like some fucking mental prediction, but I think it's going to happen, alright? Don't ask the reason behind it. Next game is Brighton Newcastle. To be fair, I don't care. I couldn't give a shit about this game. It's at the Amex. They both need a win, really. If it's a draw, it's just fucking pointless for everyone. Except them, because they get a point. But it's meaningless. I think it will be meaningless. I think, no, you know what? Last minute, Walter Mead header. Brighton 1, Newcastle 2. Alright, Burnley Leeds. That's an interesting one. I think if Leeds win this, Burnley are relegated, right? Jesus Christ, this is proper fizzy. This is fizzier than normal beer. I don't like fizz. The rating, we're going to have a proper talk about a rating now. Is that Turf Moor? I think it's a draw, which isn't good enough for either side. I think Leeds do have the power to win, though. And I hope they do, because I don't really give a fuck about Burnley. Like, I used to like Dykes Burnley when he got him into Europe and all of that, but Scott Parker's, but I actually don't. I actually do like Scott Parker, but Scott Parker's Burnley, like, I couldn't give a fuck. Genuinely couldn't give a flying fuck. All right, Crystal Palace Bournemouth. But you know what? Mad. If I say Crystal Palace, you lot think, yeah, they're mental, mate. They're like second in the league. They're actually sixth. And if you say Bournemouth, you're like, they're doing well. They're like mid-table. They're fourth. So I don't know how the fuck's that's happened. Bournemouth are 2 points above Palace. Bournemouth are only 2 points off top. So I don't realise how big of a game this really is. This is one of the 3 PM games. They should have done this much later on in the day. 5:30 game or so. It was the 5:30 game. Fulham Arsenal. Like, who the fuck cares? Do you know what I mean? That should have been Bournemouth Palace. That's poor from Sky, poor from the government, all of that. Fuck the government. Bournemouth, it is at Selhurst. Are Palace going to go back to being shitty Crystal Palace, or are they going to bounce back after they lost the Everton? I don't know. Because it's not like Forest when they were unbelievable last year and then lost 5-0 to Bournemouth, is it? Oh, but it's Bournemouth again. And then after that, they beat Brighton 7-0, but they did drop, didn't they? I think Palace are here to stay. But their squad is so thin. They've only got 3 centre-backs in the whole squad. And they play 3 centre-backs at a time. Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I like Palace. I think it's going to be a shit... I hate to say it again, but it's going to be a shit result for both sides. I think 1-1. Alright, next up is City Everton. I think we're very lucky Grealish isn't playing. I don't have much to say on this game, even though it's the only game I actually seem to care about this weekend. There's not many big games this weekend. I genuinely don't have much to say, besides I think City will win. Next. Oh, actually, no, we can make it a bit interesting. Haaland scored 7 in a row in the Premier League, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he scored 5 in a row. Vardy scored 11, right? Because it was heaven. Can he beat Vardy's record? I don't know. I think he blanks this week. Nah, fuck, he doesn't blank this weekend. He scores 2, Foden scores 1. Bob gets 3 assists. 3-0 City. Everton do look decent though. Right, next game is Sunderland Wolves. I think Sunderland carry on their great start and they beat Wolves. Yeah, there's not much tactical analysis behind it. Sunderland win. The score? I don't fucking know. I just think Sunderland win. Alright, Fulham Arsenal. At Craven Cottage, I'm not going to bother going into that. Arsenal win. And then the Klassiker. I think the Klassiker is so interesting this time around, right? Because is it Bayern's a point ahead? 4 already. Fucking hell. Alright, but Dortmund do look good. They're both unbeaten. Bayern 6 from 6. Dortmund 4 and 2 draws. They bowled it big time to Juve in the Champions League. What's the point? What's the point even getting excited or pretending Bayern beat Dortmund? I think it'll be tight though. I think Vincent Kompany's men beat them 2-1. And then we've got 3 games left in the Premier League. But you know what? We're going to start off with the Monday game first because that is just utter fucking dross. West Ham, Brentford. Jesus fucking Christ. Who fucking cares? Like, that's a good relegation battle towards the end of the season, but at the start of the season, who gives a fuck? I think 1-1. Yeah, I'm not going into that anymore. That would fucking drive me insane if I had to analyse West Ham, Brentford. Spurs, Aston Villa. I don't like Spurs. I like Villa, so with my non-biased cap on, Villa win that, I think, because I don't like Spurs, simple as that. But Tottenham are having a good season. They're secretly having a good season. They are, which is a shame, because I don't like Spurs. I just bought Calvin Phillips 600 coins ready for an Evo, come on. Sorry, I should be doing that while working. Yeah, I think Villa beat Tottenham because Villa had a poor start. Hey, Villa's goal difference. 6 scored, 7 conceded. 6-7. I think Villa had a poor start, and everyone thinks that. But then you look at it, they drew to Newcastle, lost to Brentford, battered by a top Palace side. They drew to Everton, lost to Brentford in the Cup. You're thinking, fuck, these lot are dead. They drew to a decent-looking Sunderland. Cash scored in the 6-7 minute. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I've broke my phone doing fucking 6-7. And then they've won the last 4 in a row, no? Or am I wrong? I can't get it up now. I've broke my phone doing 6-7. No, I'm right. They beat Bologna, who are a decent side. They won the Italian Cup last year. No one just wins the cup, do you know what I mean? They battered Fulham 3-1. They beat Feyenoord at the De Groot. So, you know, a 2-0 win away in Amsterdam, Rotterdam. I've been there too. Sick stadium, sick fans. Big up to Feyenoord Rotterdam. And then they beat Burnley. I don't know why I hyped that one up. That doesn't mean anything. And they didn't even look great against Burnley. But they got Spurs, then they got go-ahead Eagles, then they got City and Liverpool. Oh, that's rough. But yeah, can they beat Spurs? Probably not, but I think they will because I like Spurs. And then the last game, I'm thinking when I get beer review out by the time the Champions League starts, maybe we're going to go through the big Champions League games, the English games, in the big games, and then we'll call it wraps. I want to get a beer review out and do a proper Champions League review with forfeits and shit, like pulling Fosters on my head at Coventry only scored 1 goal or less. So what's the last game? Liverpool Man United. I fucking hate Liverpool. I actually can't stand them, and I fucking hate Man United. I can't fucking stand them. So I'd love it if they both lost, man. It's at Anfield. Mate, no matter how shit United are, United do tend to get a point there. I mean, they got a point there under Amorim last season. They got a point there, or not there, at Old Trafford. Jesus fucking Christ, I should be drinking Fosters this early in the morning. Under Ten Hag. They beat Liverpool in the FA Cup last year, didn't they? No, actually that was 2 years ago, wasn't it? They beat Liverpool not even long ago, 2-1. Under Ten Hag again. So United do turn it on when they play Liverpool. But Liverpool's so shit as well. Normally you go, oh, Liverpool great, United are shit. 1-1. No one knows why, but it just happens. But what happens when they're both shit? I think Liverpool demolish them and Liverpool get back to Liverpool ways, unfortunately. I'm going 4-0 Liverpool. Fucking Jesus. Pray to Allah that don't happen. I hate them both. I in a weird way, I do want to see United lose 4-0 because I hate them more. But United aren't a threat anymore, you know. So what's the point in wishing for their demise when we could do a Liverpool losing and City go win the league? I mean, it doesn't really matter. City can win the league anyway. So we're gonna go into a few big games in the Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll check out Europa and Conference, but we'll do a proper European review if I get a drink. If I get a review out by Tuesday, which isn't very likely, I'm going to be dead honest with you. I'm looking at our calendar now. I'm not here on the weekend, really. Monday, Tuesday, I'll be working. I've got football on the Monday. Champions League starts on the Tuesday. If I can get out a video, if I can get a beer in, if I could go to shops after Monday and then do a review at like 1 AM Tuesday, then get it out by 5:45. On the Tuesday. I think that's possible. So we're going for the big games. Barcelona, Olympiacos. You know what? I'm going for an upset. I'm going 1-1. We're going to speed run through these. We'll do a proper analysis on Monday. Arsenal, Atletico. I love Atletico. If I didn't support City, I'd support Atletico. So, 2-1 Arsenal. Leverkusen, PSG. I think Leverkusen need to pattern up, really. I hope they pattern up by the time they come to the Etihad, because I'm going to that, and I ain't been to the Etihad since a couple of weeks now, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully it will be a game that means something. Hopefully Leverkusen aren't dead buried by then. I think PSG beat them 4-0 though. Copenhagen versus Dortmund. Copenhagen look decent in Europe, so, and Dortmund are bottle jobs, aren't they? So, okay, Copenhagen, they're the team that lost Karabakh, weren't they? Yeah, they were. And they drew the Leverkusen. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Copenhagen 2, Dortmund 4. Newcastle, Benfica. Bro, my phone's fucking bugging. Newcastle, Benfica. I think 1-0 Newcastle. PSV, Napoli. I think Callum Lang scores the winner against his old side. And he celebrates like ape shit like a dickhead. That he is. I think 1-0 Napoli then. Last minute winner, Kevin De Bruyne ball, Callum Lang header, even though he's about, what, 5'2" or so. USG versus Inter. I like USG. USG are an interesting team. But 3-0 winner. Villarreal, Man City. I was going to go to that, but it was too soon. I couldn't afford it. If that was next month, oh my Jesus Christ, I would have been there. One man step to Villarreal by myself. Oh, I would have so been there. I think 3-0 City. I hate Villarreal. They have that prick Solomon, who's a fucking Israeli fucking prick. And they've got Thomas Partey, who's a fucking rapist prick. So, yeah, fuck Villarreal. Wednesday games now. Galatasaray, Bodo Glimt. That's an interesting one. I wanted to go to Bodo Glimt away, but it's a fucking nightmare and it's very expensive. But I'm still thinking about it when we play them. But I think Galatasaray beat them 1-0. Bilbao, Karabakh. Who gives a fuck normally? Karabakh have gone 2 from 2. But I think it goes down here. I think Bilbao win 2-0. Bayern Munich, Club Brugge. I like Brugge. I do like Club Brugge. But Bayern Munich, yeah, they look pretty good. 3-0 Bayern Munich. Chelsea, Ajax. 2-1 Chelsea. Liverpool, Frankfurt. I don't care. Monaco, Tottenham. I don't care. Real Madrid, Juve. 3-2 to Real Madrid. And Sporting Lisbon versus Marseille. I hate Marseille for very obvious reasons. Marseille is scum of the earth. They're a dirty fucking club. So, 4-0 Sporting Lisbon. Europa League, Rangers, Brann. Rangers still don't have a manager, so they're probably going to lose that again. Fenerbahce, Stuttgart. Villa, go ahead, Eagles. Go ahead, Villa. Celtic, Sturmgaz. Come on, Sturmgaz. Maccabi, Tel Aviv versus Midtjylland. Pray for Midtjylland. Fuck Tel Aviv. Fuck Israel. So pray for Midtjylland. Nottingham Forest, Porto. Wow, that's a massive game. Will Ange be there? Who fucking knows? It's at Nottingham Forest ground. 2-2. Aiki Athens versus Aberdeen. Go on, Aberdeen! Why can't they get a result? 2-1 Aberdeen. Legia Warsaw, Shakhtar Donetsk. Come on, Legia. I think Legia Warsaw, big up to them. I think they beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1. Crystal Palace versus AEK America. I think 4-0 Palace. It's at Selhurst and everything. Copa Libertadores semi-final. I love Copa Libertadores. The only problem is no one else gives a fuck about it, so I'm not going to bother talk about it. Wait, maybe we will do, on the 29th of November, 1 AM, we will do a Copa Libertadores live stream. The final. It could be Flamengo / Racing Club. Bro, my phone is fucking bugging! I believe it's going to be Flamengo or Racing Club. Or Palmeiras. I've got it up now. Yeah, I was right so far about it. 3. I know my fucking South American football, man. I also know my Norwegian football. We didn't even go into that. We're going to have to go into that quickly. I'm sorry. First, Palmeiras got some underdog in the semi. Like, fucking crazy underdog. Like, David Goliath shit. I've not even heard of him. And I know my shit. So, yeah, hopefully they win. That would be incredible. So, Norwegian football. I'm obsessed with Norwegian football because, long story short, I managed Viking FK on Football Manager years ago when they were nobodies. I won everything with them, including the Conference League, which is very impressive, if I don't say so myself. And now they're doing unbelievable in real life. They're top of the league. They're, I think, a point ahead of Bodo Glimt. No, a point behind Bodo Glimt, unfortunately, with 4 games to go. So all they need is Bodo Glimt to slip up once. Bodo Glimt are in the Champions League, so it's looking likely. Come on, Viking. That's it for the football. If you can't tell, I'm fucking so happy the football's back. I'm definitely down to live stream the Copa Libertadores final. When am I in Manchester? I get back from Manchester 2 days before. That's fucking 30, bruv. I'm gonna write that shit on my calendar now. I'm so fucking down to do the Copa Libertadores final. I fucking love Copa Libertadores. I used to always watch the final with my dad every year. It's always around Christmas time, isn't it? I genuinely, I actually get more entertainment watching it in the past 5 or so years than watching a Champions League final. I've not enjoyed a Champions League final in a long time. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. I have done fucking football live streams before. Mate, I did a few Club World Cup live streams on this channel. I actually had a few viewers that would chat to me as well. I don't know why I gave up on it, but yeah, mate, I did a couple good ones, like 4 AM games between fucking Maladawi Sundowns and fucking Al Khali, do you know what I mean? So, I'm committed, mate. I'm committed to that Copa Libertadores final. I'm very committed. Fuck it, we might even do a Liverpool United live stream on Sunday. Probably not, I'll be honest, but hey, who knows. So, big up to you guys. Big up to my beer buds. That's what I'm going to be calling you, my beer buddies. We're going to be giving Fosters Shandy. You know what? It's cooled down a bit. It's not as fizzy anymore, which I'm fucking pretty happy about. I don't like fizzy drinks. I don't even really like pink lemonade. But with Fosters, it's kind of lame. So, we are going to give this... What did I give Newcastle Brown Ale? An 8. I think an 8 is quite harsh for Brown Ale, you know. No, I think it's fair. So, we're going to give this... I hate to give it a 7 because if you ask any cunt anything, they'll go, oh, 7. You know, you could go, oh, mate, I've just fucking cut all my hair off, but I've left the fucking... Like, can I even say that word on this? I don't want to say it. I've left the Germany logo from the 1940s right in the middle. What do you think of my haircut? And the average cunt would go, oh yeah, that's not bad, mate. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Like, shut up, dickhead. No, you don't actually think that. You're just trying to be nice. So, I never give stuff a 7. But a 6 is very harsh, and an 8 is very strong. So, we're giving it a 7. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. This was a short video, I believe. I actually don't know. I can't really see how long it was. I'm pretty sure it was a quick video. We went through those reviews pretty quick. Those scores pretty quick. And that's all we did today. I was meant to waffle on about this fucking mental fucking night I had the other day. Like, I was getting fucking beaten up and screamed at in my dreams. But that's another video. I can't be asked to go into that. That might take a while to divulge. If I don't know the word. But digest. So... big up to you all. Alright, dickheads. Thanks for watching again. Short video this time. What was the last one? Like 18 minutes. This is... I don't know, it's probably about 10 or so. So, big up to you all, and see you lot in a bit.